Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Minute on the Mountain. We are at the Meeks Cabin Campground on the Wyoming-Utah border in the Uintas. I came in last night. Jordan had to work today, so Rhonda, Jordan, and Hannah are coming in later today, but I came and got everything set up. Got a really nice little campground here. It's crazy to me how expensive campgrounds are. We normally boondock. We don't usually camp in designated campgrounds, but we've got some friends coming, and Bridget, for Joy, wanted to have the pit toilet. So, but it's $24 a night for a single spot. We do have an access pass, which gets us half off, so that makes it tolerable. But really nice little camp spot. We've got our tent up over here. Tell you what, we've had this Ozark Trail, which is just a Walmart brand. We've had this Instant Up tent. I think it's a 7-man, at least 10 years. Love that tent. It's been really good to us. Caleb and Bridget's tent are going to be over on the other side of that. But I'm going to go fish. I got like 6-7 hours of fishing time. So that's what I'm going to do. And then I'll come back, and they'll probably eat dinner on the way over here. But I'll just get a backpacker's meal for dinner tonight, and then get Caleb and Bridget's tent set up for them. So saw a moose on the drive in. I don't think I got very good footage of it. If I did, I'll put it right here. Next stuff you see, hopefully, is a fish on the line. It's been really slow, guys. Haven't had any bites, haven't even seen any fish until my last cast. I just had a little tiny cutthroat following it. He didn't strike it, but I could see him chasing it, kind of half interested, so that's a good sign. We've probably been fishing for 25 to 30 minutes, and that's the first sign of life. Seen quite a few piles of moose poop back in here, so maybe we'll see a moose today. That would be cool. And man, the scenery is just incredible. What a beautiful spot to fish. All right, guys, first cutty of the trip. Pretty fish. What a pretty fish. Probably 10 inches. Whoops. Easy, buddy. I'm putting you back in. Oh. Oh man, look at that cutty, guys. He's a little on the skinny side, but woo! Got my GoPro strapped to my chest, so I can't tell if I'm even getting him in the frame or not. But man, pretty fish. Just a little skinny, but I'm gonna get my pliers out. We'll get him off. Little tiny guy followed that one. We've caught 4, probably lost 4 more, including that big one. I mean, that one fish had to be 15 or 16 inches. It was cool to have them on for a minute. I did lose the gold lure that I was using. I'm going with the albino for a little bit because it's a little more cloudy. It's a little more cloudy now. And a lot of times when it gets cloudy, I have better luck with the white patterns than the golds and the silvers, but we'll see. I had them following every cast here, but they just kept missing it. Man, what a pretty cutthroat. Look at his jaw slash. All right, bud. Same spot, smallest one, same spot, smallest one of the day. Oh, that's a brookie. Sweet, we got another species. That's a brook trout, guys. So we've caught, see, 5 cutties and 1 brookie. I think this is another little brookie. Yep, that's a little tiny brook trout. Look at the big gash something took out of that. That's crazy. Big old pretty cut. He's almost got rainbow markings, almost like a cup bow. But man, look at that gash. Something bad had him for dinner. That's crazy. Let's get him back in the water. Well, guys, we're staying at the Meeks Cabin campground, and just to the north of it here is Meeks Cabin Reservoir. Now, this is only my 3rd time being up here, so it's not like I have a ton of experience, but literally this thing is less than half the size it was the other 2 times I've been up here. Normally, all of this up here has water in it, especially this time of the year. It's the first weekend in July. Man, it's gonna be bone dry before the fall. We just did not have a winter here at all. Little brookie. Had a bigger fish follow it the first cast in here and missed it. That was not the same fish right there. All right, guys, this is the first time I've ever caught a mountain whitefish on the channel. I've caught a couple of whitefish in my life, but I think this is only my 4th one ever. And I haven't caught any since I started doing YouTube. So the way you can tell the difference between a mountain whitefish and a sucker fish is this adipose fin here at the back. Sorry, I don't know if the GoPro's picking that up or not. So a sucker won't have this second fin here. They'll have the dorsal, but not the adipose. And you can tell how small their mouth is. Look at how tiny that mouth is. It's like a sucker mouth. And Jordan and I are coming down to fish a little bit, doing a little wildflower tour. Rhonda and Hannah are coming in behind us. Hannah's hiking with a chip on her shoulder. She's got extra weight. Kind of doing a little scavenger hunt for different wildflowers. How many do you think you've seen so far, Jordan? 12? Probably. 12, 13, something like that. So we're just
doing that to pass the time until we can get down here and cast a line in. Got a thunderstorm just north of us, and it's moving away from us. I think we're going to be okay. We can hear the thunder in the distance, but we got sprinkled on a little bit, but not bad. Oh, Jordan, we lost it. You know it doesn't count. It's got to hit the ground. Jordan just had her first fish on, and then she got a little excited and started picking up out of the water. And when it got up in the air, she dropped him back in. Let's see if we can get another one. All right, we're doing a little shooting action with the BB gun. Jordan went 3 for 3 on the water bottle right out of the gate. And now we're making it a little more challenging. I've got the lid of the water bottle stuck in a groove on that stump. So I've already taken 2 shots at it and missed. This will be Jordan's third. Ron is going to take a shot.
Oh, you hit the water bottle. That was way low. You hit the water bottle. Wow.
Well, Rhonda was aiming for the lid, I think, but just got the water bottle, which is about, that's probably 7 inches left of the lid. All right, guys, let's wrap this video up. We're going to do the channel shout out in a minute on the mountain. Ron and I are just doing a little quick evening walk. It's still hot. Man, it's been so hot in Utah this summer. We were just looking at the 15-day forecast, and there's not a single day that's less than 97. And a lot of them are 99, 101, 103. But then looking backwards in the last 2 weeks, we've only had one day that was less than 97. It's just been so hot. But anyway, no more whining. Let's just get to it. So the channel I want to shout out is Daniel Charbonneau. He's up in Canada. I just watched kind of his update on his garden this year. He does some gear reviews. He does some kayaking mods. Just a lot of different things on his channel. Just seems like a real genuine guy. So I'll put a link in the description. Daniel, thanks for all your support to my channel over the years. The Minute on the Mountain comes from James 4:17. James says, if we know what we ought to do and don't do it, it's sin. You know, we so often talk about sins of commission, things that we do that we shouldn't. But it's just as sinful to know we should do something and then not do it. So we know that we should forgive someone when they offend us. We know that we should be generous if our needs are covered. We know that we should be spending time with God in prayer. So let's not just focus on sins of commission. Let's be aware of sins of omission in our lives. That's the Minute on the Mountain. Thanks so much for coming along, guys. Appreciate all the support. I don't have a lot of content coming up. I just pulled a trail camera off the mountain. I did get some mountain lion footage and some bobcat footage, but the footage isn't great on either one, but it's still cool to pick that up. As far as the fall, I've got a muzzleloader deer tag. My son Caleb has a rifle deer tag, and my daughter-in-law Bridget has a separate rifle deer tag. All 3 different seasons, so we're going to get a lot of hunting in. Excited about that. And I do have an over-the-counter elk tag as well. So hopefully we can get out on the mountain a couple times between now and then to get you some footage. Thanks for all your support. God bless you. We'll see you the next time we're out on the mountain.